Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I kind of want to tell you about that one tip that you really need to write BSMD essays better than 99% of applicants. And I guarantee that, when you finish watching this video, it's going to be really helpful because I edit a lot of BSMD application essays. I've been accepted to BSMD programs. I've also been accepted to MD programs. And this is one thing that I see a lot of people make mistakes on, and something that, just one quick fix about this one thing will help you kind of revamp your whole essay. And so that thing is I'm going to show you examples of kind of the takeaway sentences that you want to have at the end of your BSMD activities. So just to give you a quick primer, this is kind of the typical structure of a BSMD essay. BSMD essay will be like, why do you want to do a BSMD program, or something like, why do you want to be a doctor? Something like that is going to be the prompt that you're going to get, right? And this is going to be kind of the main prompt that you'll be asked in your essays as well as your interviews, and it's a very, very common prompt. And guaranteed, if you're applying to BSMD programs, this is going to be something that you're asked. And most people kind of write their essay sort of like by saying, introduction, I'm really interested in medicine, and body paragraph 1 will be kind of like, um, one time, like, I was shadowing one day, and this is what I learned about healthcare. This is why I'll be a great doctor. And then body paragraph 2 will be, I was doing research, and I published all this research, or I did like a great job in research, and those are skills that will make me a great doctor and researcher. And then, body paragraph 3 will be, same thing, like instead of research or shadowing, it'll be clinical volunteering at the emergency room, and I learned how to be empathetic. Okay, and then the conclusion will be, I will be a great doctor through your BSMD program. Okay, this is a very, very typical structure to a BSMD essay, and I'm going to be showing you what's wrong with this, okay? And I guarantee you that 99% or maybe 90% of people who are applying to BSMD programs are kind of writing their essay this way. And I kind of want to show you the problem here, if you can guess it right now, is sort of in this part, the takeaway. This is why I'll be a great doctor. These are skills that will make me a great doctor and researcher. I learned how to be empathetic. These are sentences that I see all the time as takeaway sentences for why, for this prompt about why do you want to be a doctor, or why do you want to do BSMD programs. And the reason why this is kind of a little bit that this is detracting from your essay is because I'm going to delete this now so that I have more space. But the reason why this is detracting from your essay is because nowhere in this prompt, they're never going to ask the prompt, why will you be a good doctor? Or why will you be a great doctor? Okay, those are not prompts they're asking. They're asking, why do you want to be a doctor? Okay, it's a big difference, but it is a difference. Why do you want to be a doctor? So your job is not to show that you're going to be the best doctor in the world. Your job is not going to be to show that you have the skills of empathy and collaboration and all these things. Your job is to show that you've had the necessary clinical experiences, that you've had the necessary, maybe research if you've done it. You've had, the necessary classes and coursework that has made you interested in biology and chemistry and sciences. That you've kind of had enough exposure in the healthcare field that has made you want to be a doctor. That is your job in your essay. It's not, your job in your essay is not to say that you're going to be the best doctor in the world. That's what their program is made to do. Their program is made to help you learn the communication skills, the clinical knowledge, the clinical language, the all those things that is necessary to make you the best doctor in the world. Your job is to show why you want to be a doctor based on your experiences, and that's kind of the big fix that will make your essay a lot better. So I want to show you examples of what I'm talking about. These are examples of good takeaway sentences at the end of your body paragraphs that show your desire to be a doctor. And then I'm going to show you some examples of not so good things that will show you, what the typical structure is right now. So this is kind of the end of body paragraphs right here. My experience volunteering at a local hospital exposed me to the realities of patient care and reinforced my desire to become a doctor in order to make a positive impact on other lives of others. This is a great takeaway sentence. This is a great sentence to add to the end of your body paragraph, where your body paragraph is explaining your story or your experience of volunteering at a local hospital, and this is sharing why that experience made you want to be a doctor. This is a great, great sentence. Okay, sentence number 2. Through my work as a medical scribe, I witnessed firsthand the importance of communication and empathy in providing effective healthcare, which has deepened my commitment to becoming a doctor. This is a great, great sentence. This is talking about how, their body paragraph is about being a medical scribe, and then they explained how by watching people be communicative and empathetic, they were able to become really, really interested in healthcare and has made them have an even stronger commitment to becoming a doctor. Great sentence. Number 3, my own struggles with a chronic illness inspired me to pursue a career in medicine, and I hope to use my experiences to connect with and provide compassionate care to patients. Great sentence. This is maybe the end of the first paragraph where they're talking about, their own experience with a chronic illness and how maybe their exposure to really compassionate healthcare providers has made them really inspired to work with patients. Great sentence. As a research assistant in my cancer lab, I learned the role of medical research in improving patient outcomes, and it solidified my desire to become a physician scientist. This is a great sentence to end a paragraph about research, because tons of paragraphs that I read about research, and I edit a lot of BSMD essays, is this research has made me a great researcher and has taught me the skills that is necessary to be a great doctor, right? But here they're talking about the value of the importance of medical research and how they're really interested in the vital role of medical research. Great sentence. My experiences volunteering in low-income communities have highlighted the profound impact of social determinants on health outcomes and have motivated me to pursue a career in medicine to address those systemic issues. Great sentence. This is, again, a lot of times I read paragraphs that are talking about, volunteering at a low-income clinic or something like that, and how for the first time the student has kind of seen a lot of people who don't have health insurance or a lot of people who are in poverty, and that kind of motivates them to pursue a career in medicine. Working as an EMT taught me how to think critically and make quick decisions in high-stress situations, but most importantly, it showed me the importance of being there for people during some of the most vulnerable moments of their lives. Great sentence. So here, again, it's a little bit on the line of learning the skills, but you can kind of see that the more important part of the sentence is the second part, which is it showed me the importance of being there for some people during the most vulnerable moments of their life. This is a clear reason why the student might want to be a doctor, which is that you get to be with people in the most vulnerable moments of their life. And so this is kind of the part of the sentence which is really intriguing to me, which is that I think that this person wants to be a doctor based on their statement that they want to be there for certain people. My experiences growing up in a rural community without access to adequate healthcare have instilled in me a deep sense of social responsibility and a desire to serve communities like my own. Great sentence. This person's talking about how they want to be a doctor in rural areas. My time as a caregiver for a family member with chronic illness allowed me to see the human side of healthcare and sparked my interest in pursuing a career that combines scientific knowledge with empathy and compassion. Great sentence. Okay, this is almost done with the good examples. As a volunteer in a hospice, I saw how physicians could offer comfort and dignity to patients and their families in the final stages of life, and it inspired me to pursue a career in medicine focused on end-of-life care. So again, great sentence, because they're talking about their experiences working with patients who are in the final stages of their life, and how they not enjoyed it, but they really found it energizing and inspiring. Okay, last one. Through my experiences working with patients with disabilities, I realized the unique challenges they face in accessing healthcare and how important it is to have physicians who are dedicated in advocating for their needs and ensuring their voices are heard. Great sentence. Okay, now that I showed you all the good sentences, I want to show you a lot of times when I'm editing essays what I'm reading. My experience shadowing a physician taught me the importance of attention to detail and effective communication, skills I know that will make me a great doctor. Okay, so here you can kind of automatically see that this person is assuming that they're going to be a great doctor without having gone through all the training. They're kind of saying that they already know the skills, which is, you don't know the skills to be a great doctor yet. You're going to learn it, but the point should be like you're really inspired by the physician who had attention to detail and effective communication, and that will make you want to be a doctor. As a volunteer in a clinic, I learned how to work effectively with a team of healthcare professionals and gained experience in managing patient care, skills I believe will make me an asset in medical school. you're not trying to sell yourself here. No, nobody's asking you to sell yourself as a great asset to med school. You're trying to share the reason why you want to be a doctor. That's the whole point of this essay. My experience conducting research in the medical lab taught me the importance of meticulous data collection and analysis, skills I know that will serve me well in a career in medicine. Okay, so this is, again, not too bad. None of these sentences are terrible, but you can kind of see like this sentence versus this sentence. As a research assistant in cancer lab, I learned the vital role of medical research in improving patient outcomes, and it solidified my desire to become a physician scientist. Versus this sentence, my experience conducting research in a medical lab taught me the importance of meticulous data collection and analysis, skills I know that will serve me well in a career in medicine. So again, this is talking about the skills. You're trying to sell yourself too hard. Here you're at least sharing like why you're so interested in the vital role of medical research and how it'll make you want to be a physician scientist even more. Okay. As a medical assistant, I honed my ability to work efficiently in a fast-paced environment and gain valuable experience in patient interaction, skills that will make me a successful physician. So again, you're kind of talking too much about the skills. You're trying to sell yourself, and you're trying too hard to sell yourself rather than sharing the reasons why you're interested and fascinated and inspired to pursue a path in healthcare. So if you want, you can pause right here and read the remaining sentences about why these sentences are not as effective as the top 10, and I'll let you pause here, and I'll also scroll up so you can pause here and kind of read them again. And I kind of want you to read and see the difference, and hopefully by just changing this one thing, you'll kind of see how big of an impact it has on changing the entire voice, tone, and message of your story. So you want to focus on this prompt. Why do you want to go to this BSMD program? Why do you want to be a doctor? If you can focus on those two prompts, instead of the prompt, why will you be a great doctor? You are going to have a BSMD essay that's, I guarantee, better than 90%, probably better than 99, but at least better than 90% of the applicants who are writing this essay. And I really hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be happy to get back to you. If this was really helpful, then feel free to subscribe because there's a lot of good content coming your way. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.